This was once me, the Homelander who slaughtered everything. This is me now, the spineless wretch who endures harassment from my female boss without a word. Despite being a veteran who has supported this company, I not only face ruthless suppression, but even the new recruit, Starlight, dares to treat me like dirt. Even on my rare grand birthday celebration, all Starlight needed to do was sing a simple birthday song, but just listen to how she treats her senior colleagues.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday.
Okay, sorry. This is clearly a public slap in my face. Keeping the principle of treating others with kindness in mind, I specifically called in professional backup dancers to cover for her. Yet the moment the music began, someone from the audience shouted for it to summons. The company's president not only stepped in to bail Starlight out, but also warned me to my face. Even though today was supposed to be my day, because Starlight has more clout, I, a has-been product, am just garbage. Now, the one who can do as they please on this stage is no longer me, but Starlight with capital backing them up. At that moment, I was utterly humbled. I begged, just let me shine for this 1 minute, and I would serve Walt like a beast of burden for 10 more years. But the blood-sucking capitalists care only about numbers. When have they ever cared about the life or death of a worker like me? When I went to my girlfriend's hospital bed seeking the last and only comfort, all I got in response was a deathly silence.
Anything a little extra special about today? It's my birthday, silly.
I forced out a final smile, more pitiful than tears, and left behind a desolate silhouette. Yet, the moment I stepped out of the hospital, that heartless VOT corporation demanded I work overtime on my birthday to shoot a nonprofit promotional video that wouldn't earn a cent, forcing me to utter words I didn't believe in.
She would bake me a birthday cake in the shape of a baseball diamond. And I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details. Just like her.
But the truth is, I have no mother and no childhood. My life began in a cold laboratory with only damn needles and compound V for company. And that my only comfort, a dirty blanket that stinks to high heaven. They tested my tolerance with all kinds of horrific experiments and forced me to tap into my potential amid extreme agony. To get some so-called rewards, I forced myself into a people-pleasing personality and developed this performative fake smile you see now. After I grew up, Vought International elevated me to a pedestal and made me the leader of the seven. On the surface, I seem to have an infinitely glorious life, but in reality, it's all filled with bitter tears. I am exhausted from maintaining this persona, and on top of that, I have to endure these useless teammates constantly making trouble. Especially that idiot invisible man. What else can he do besides hiding in women's restrooms to peep and strutting around with his bare ass?
Who the fuck are you?
I'll tell you who you are. Fucking moron. Translucent doesn't even mean invisible. That means semi-transparent.
You're not that capable, yet you've got a huge appetite for trouble. You're terrible at it, but still insist on messing around. Just because this moron disappeared, I have to search for him all over the world like a babysitter, forcing me to turn my hearing up to the max. In that instant, all the noise of New York car crashes, arguments, filthy lies, and the disgusting panting of countless deadbeat shut-ins hiding under their blankets drilled into my brain like a power drill. Seriously, his greatest contribution was dying early. After seeing off the invisible man, there's an even more troublesome guy, A-Train. This guy is nothing but an errand boy in tights. The problem is, what he's delivering isn't packages, it's goddamn bullshit. Look at the state of him on the street, so high on drugs, he's running wild, crashing into a pedestrian and turning them into a cloud of blood. And then this bastard actually had the nerve to smirk in the interview? Fuck! Watching it live made my blood boil. Even to keep his title as the fastest, he's been secretly taking Compound V every day. How is that any different from those slackers faking results just for performance? Even so, this guy still acts like he's some big shot all day long. It seems if we don't give him a good talking to, he'll really never figure out who's the boss around here. Come on, A-Train. You've been shooting it up for weeks. You really think I wouldn't notice?
I'm done, man. Nah, I'm fucking done. Cold turkey.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Thanks, Homelander, for giving me the chance. Appreciate it.
Family. Hello.
always be watching over you. Always.
His heart sounded like it was about to explode. I was genuinely afraid he'd just drop dead on the job any second. If A-Train's just dumb, then the Deep is straight up a joke. He's literally just here to fill a spot. I seriously suspect the company only hired him to check the box on marine biodiversity quotas. His combat effectiveness on land is even worse than an old guy with a wrench at the auto repair shop. And his superpower is supposedly communicating with fish. What, you gonna call up a couple tuna to slap terrorists across the face? Wait. The bosses sent him to the aquarium to put on a show and save a dolphin, and he ends up blessing the damn thing into the afterlife on the spot. To figure out if what's in his head is actually brain matter or seawater, I often hit him with surprise questions.
Am I stupid, Deep?
Ow. That's stupid. But there's still room for improvement.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Out of this bunch of losers, Black Noir's the only one who's even slightly less of a hassle, but he's also the creepiest. Never says a word, never takes off his mask. I swear, is he mute or something? Why the hell didn't the company ever tell me? Heard he's even got a real artistic streak, can even play the piano. For fuck's sake, you're a killer in the Seven, not Chopin. Sometimes I catch myself wondering, is there even a human under that mask? Yeah, he's sharp when it comes to missions, but a zero communication employee like him is seriously mentally draining.
Not you, Noir. You've been great.
As for Maeve, she was okay back in the day, but now she's completely washed up. Going to work every day feels heavier than visiting a grave. All I do is drink and slack off. The turning point in all of this was that plane crash. The situation was so urgent back then, yet all she did was put on a meaningless moral show. She actually expected me to go outside and try to lift the plane? What the fuck? Did she skip physics class or something?
Lift the plane? How? There's nothing to stand on. It's fucking air.
I don't know. Fly at it. Ram it straight.
Oh, that kind of speed, either the plane goes ass over tit or I'll punch straight through the hull.
If I hadn't hauled her out of there fast, she'd have stood there overthinking until the plane hit the ground. As my ex-girlfriend, she has no gratitude towards me at all, only deep fear and disgust. Every time I try to bring up memories of our office romance and revisit the past with her, the way she looks at me, it's like I'm some ancient corpse just dug up from the ground, utterly unlucky and repellent.
They're just people. But they snap their fingers and we jump. Why? Why do we do that?
'Cause they sign our checks.
See, that's why I love you. You're the only one who tells me the truth.
But the person I hate the most, the one who has hurt me the deepest, is still my immediate supervisor, Madeline. This woman is practically the godmother of workplace psychological manipulation. She knows exactly how to control me. Aware of my lifelong lack of love, she has exploited this psychological trauma to its fullest.
You just need to let me protect you.
Oh, you're going to protect me?
Mm-hmm. Gods are pure.
Every time I want to get angry or even try to assert the slightest bit of agency, she undoes that damn button, lets me nurse for a few moments, and then soothes me with a few kind words as if pacifying a giant baby. Fuck. I become as placated as an idiot in an instant, even feeling that slaving away for the company is my blessed fate. So what was the result? She actually hid my own son behind my back, lying to me for 8 whole years that the child had died long ago. How the hell is that any different from pocketing my year-end bonus? It's even more despicable. Since you never loved me and only saw me as a useful tool, there's no need for me to keep up the act anymore.
Did you ever really care about me?
You mean everything to me.
No. No. I mean everything to your job.
I love you. I love you.
Tell me the truth, or I walk out right now.
I said I'm scared of you. I'm scared of you.
Thank you for finally being honest.
Looking at Madeline with her head blown open, at that moment, I had never felt so relaxed.
Right now, I'm terrifyingly powerful. Under this very sky, I can do whatever the fuck I want. Get up! Get up!